Okay, good day and welcome to today's session, lovely viewers out there. Thank you very much for the progress so far. I think I'm hoping you're making good use of this platform as well. And please, before you watch this video, please go and watch pairs of numbers part 1 that I posted earlier, uploaded on the YouTube page. Please kindly watch and subscribe so that each lesson that drops you get alerts for your child to work it out. Today we are looking at pairs of numbers and numerals. Amazingly, sometimes we look at numbers in general. We have numbers and we have numerals. Now let's look at this. Today we are looking at them, and we are going to start with this here. We are going to look at tens. I'm going to write a tens here. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay, so today let's look at, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. Now let's look at, here we know this is 10. On the other pair, we have to get 0, 1. I told you we would treat that later. We have to get 0, 1. And what does it do? Getting 0, 1 like this. Now let's look at, how are we going to identify this here? We are going to identify and know that this is 0, 1 because at their level or the children's level, it is not easy for you to teach these pairs at a time of when we were presenting the other time and the other pairs. So this is 0, 1 and this is 10. And this is 0, 2 with 20, 0, 3 with 30, 0, 4 with 40, 0, 5, 50, 0, 6 with 60. We have 0, 7, 70, 0, 8, and 80, and 0, 9, 90. Now let's look at, why are we paying attention to this? We only get these numbers when we are critically looking at addition, like this. We have 20 plus, let me separate here for clear identification of it, 20 plus 5. Let's look at 20 plus 5. Good. Now let's look at this. When we work in addition in the kindergarten, we make sure that they use strokes or counters. Now here is the case. One big problem that kids face a lot that we'll be tackling is when it's addition and it's in the vertical form like this. What they do is, they want to add here, write the answer at nowhere. We don't know whether, because they have the pre-knowledge of linear equations or linear addition, mostly they want to add this and write it here. And it will surprise you that they are doing that. So let's see, we make sure that this here, they will tell you that, what is 0? Kids are very genius and some of them ask sensible questions. They will ask you, what is 0? So if 0 is nothing, why don't we remove it there? This is where you tell them that it is what? Important when it is at the back or it comes after a number, which we learned in a high level, we all knew is called significant numbers. So if 0 comes before a number, it is not significant. That is why we used to write only the significant numbers. But here it is significant because it adds value to this to make it 10. So how many ones do we have here? 10 ones. But here we have only 1. That is why we have these pairs here. Aside these pairs, what do we have again? The last presentation, I brought out the pairs with the same what? Numerals. Like 11. We have 12. We have 13. 14. Okay, let me write 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Let's look at these pairs here. We've written these pairs and they all give us a particular value considering this. 20. Here is 19. 10 plus 9. That is what we are going to look at. Now we see, we will get this. Here there's nothing here. So advisably, we teach the children to cancel this out. How many? What number is here? We have 5. Then you write your 5 here. What number is here? 2. Then 20 plus 5, you get what? 25. That is simple as that. If you want a child to use strokes too, after cancelling this 0, you make 5 strokes. You let the child count the strokes and write the answer here. Advisably, when your child is beginning to learn the vertical addition, you draw a line here. Make sure the child adds the numbers on the right and write the answer here, and the numbers on the left and the answer here. That is a guide. So you make an arrow like this, telling it goes down. Start from here and it comes here. If they get used to adding numerals from top to the down, like from down to the top, because it's addition, they will definitely get it correct. But when it comes to subtraction, it will be wrong. And when it comes to addition and it's above tens, that you have to run the tens to another number, it's going to be wrong. So make sure that you guide them using these arrows for them to do it well. So here we have, when you pick this, how are we going to teach you these pairs? These 11, 12, and others. How are we going to teach those pairs? We have, it is 10 plus 1. So you draw the line, no number here. So you make what? 1 stroke, you write it. Here too, 1 stroke, you write it. That's how come we had 11. So it is 10 plus 1. As time goes on, many people teach numerals and they write 1 and 1 will give you, then they will say 11. This is not 1 and 1. 1 plus 1, it means 1 and 1. Let's say a mango and an apple. How many objects do you have? It is 2. It is never 11. So if you put that information in a kid's or the child's brain, you are polluting the child, telling the child that when he or she have 2 objects, it is 11, which isn't the truth. So make sure that you write 10 plus 1, giving you 11, and you have 10 plus 2 here. This is out, 2 strokes here, and we have 1 stroke here. Here there's no number, so you come down and you write 1 here. That will give us 12. So please, we should desist from telling them that 1 and 2 is 12. 1 and 2 is never 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 1 and 2, and you say, and another more. Do you get it? And another more, and 1 more. That tells you that you are counting ahead in what? Ones. Or, and you say, and 2 more, that means you are adding 2. So if you teach kids numbers and you add, you don't know how to use the word problem, like solving it. You had 2 mangoes and somebody gave you 2 more, or your friend gave you 2 more. How many mangoes would you have? So if your friend has 2 mangoes and somebody gave your friend 2 more, this is it. It is 4. So if you say 2 and 2, 2 and 2 is 4. It will never be 22. Please, we should pay attention to it. So this is today's presentation. So how to get your child your child on board to understand that it is 10 plus 2, that is 12, 11, 10 plus 11, 1, that is 11, and this is how we solve the addition in a vertical form. And these numbers, the reason we don't write a 0 before this is because it's not significant. You'll have a problem. When they see such addition, they fumble with it. That's why I'm presenting this. So you can write similar questions for your children to work it out. Then again, we'll also go back and revise the reason why we did not treat this as what pairs of numbers. We have 11, we have 22, we have 33, we have 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, we have 99, Now let's look here. All these that I have written here, we can't change it. We cannot have their pairs because it is the same numeral that is what? Representing the ones and the 10. So you can't change it. If you bring this 4 here, unless you number it and there's no sense behind it. So then again, I would like to tell you that pay attention to this. 0 is a numeral. It is not a number. It does not represent any quantity. That is the trick behind this. That's why this, when you write 0, 1, advisably as a mathematician or somebody who's learning math, we advise you write 1. That is how it is. So let's say similarly 3/3, we advise you write 1. So that is how it is. So 0 is a numeral, not a number. So but when it comes here, it adds value to it, but when it's here, it's nothing. So here is significant, here it is not significant. So let's work on these and pay attention to it. Let the kids work more examples about it. And thank you very much for watching the video. Please subscribe and share it out. Please, I'm trying. This is what I can do to help you out. Make sure your kids fix the problems. Multiple of them in a class. Sometimes it is very, very hectic getting all of them on board, and teachers doesn't pay attention to all of them at a time, and your child is lacking, and it is going to be a problem knowing that your child has these little problems that you don't know how to fix it. And getting somebody to work all these out, most of the times they are amazing how things are brought up, but God knows why. So this is what we can help out with. So share the video and make sure another parent joins. Please, if you have a child, I keep saying this, if you have a child that has more knowledge about this, please, maybe in an upper primary, lower primary, whichever grade is 8 in a junior high school, is it math, science, or English, any presentation, preferably calculation or English, is it a phonetics, reading, or word cited, please, I've been dropping a couple of videos. Make sure you watch it and make a request. Just comment on the just see your comment in the comments box. Just drop it. I need a tuition for a child in this particular class. We'll join hands and forces. Make sure that we be at service. We'll be uploading videos each day, every night. Please make sure you get an alert and come and watch it out. Beneficial to you or not you, share to a friend. Tell another parent that COVID-19 has quarantined your child, but he or she can still learn something. Thank you very much. And the name is Ebenezer Fosnatiga, reaching you from home. Basically, that is what we are all about. It's not about the money, it's about the appreciation. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be one great family. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Bye-bye. See you in the next video.